Hey everybody, it's your boy Wayne here to get you an update on the three stocks that I'm currently running the wheel strategy on. We've got SoFi, Amazon, and Celsius. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Keep this video as short and sweet as we possibly can. As you guys know, I purchased 100 shares of SoFi back on the 23rd of March for $5.74 a share. You guys can see here I've been able to write a total of 3 contracts. Things began with the first entry, $6 strike price. I earned $13, bought to close early for $2, and essentially I've been repeating this every week. Now the last covered call that I wrote was back on April 6th. Again, choosing a $6 strike price, which of course is above my cost basis. This expires on the 14th, and I was only able to earn $9 on this. I want to point out, SoFi is not going to make me a lot of money. But again, if we continue to sell calls week after week, this $13, this $9, this $7 is going to add up. So right now we're looking okay. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the chart. SoFi is currently trading for $5.75 a share. It is down for the week just under a quarter of a percentage. And you can see here, this puts me slightly ahead, right? Like 1 penny above my cost basis. But again, that's okay because I am all about making premium by selling covered calls. So to date, I have earned a total of $29. This is premium that goes into my brokerage account. Not too bad, and I do not have any heartache if these SoFi shares get called away, as long as it's above my cost basis. And so far, every strike price that I've chosen has in fact been $6. We'll go ahead and see if SoFi maybe goes up, and I can also make some share price appreciation. Let's go ahead and get into Amazon. As I mentioned before, I really was hoping that Amazon would be the bright shining star amongst these three, and it really has not. But I'm going to go ahead and I am determined to make profit before I exit running the wheel on Amazon. And I'm not saying for certain that I will exit, but I'm going to show you at the end of today's video some other stocks that I've been selling cash secured puts on. And it kind of begs the question, if I've got $9,600 tied up with one stock, what if I was able to find a stock that's a quarter of that price? Could I essentially sell multiple contracts and maybe make more premium than I would with Amazon? So nothing's decided, but I am thinking about that. The last contract that I sold on Amazon was April 3rd. Again, I am currently selling a series of cash secured puts. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Amazon for the week. Finished slightly down. Currently the share price is $101.87. I have a cash secured put in which my strike price is $96. Again, I would be okay with being assigned Amazon at $96, but I don't want to be assigned at the current share price of 101. And you can see when I began things, I started off at 104. So it's okay. I have not yet made money. In fact, I am still technically down, minus $55. This right here on the 8th of March, I decided to sell a cash secured put. I had a strike price of 101. You guys remember, I got really antsy, I got bored, and ultimately I made a mistake because I decided to buy to close early. It cost me $415. I was convinced that I would be able to make up this amount before what would have been the expiration on this contract. So far, if we add up this premium, I've only been able to make $208. And so this was not a smart move on my part. I can tell you that now, that I should have just waited on the sidelines and I would have still been profitable on the wheel when it comes to Amazon. But that's okay, because I am determined to make a profit on running the Amazon wheel. And as it stands right now, yes, I am minus $55, but I do not own any shares of Amazon, and technically I could walk away with my $9,600 and move on to another stock. Before we talk about that possible play, let's go ahead and wrap things up with Celsius. As you guys know, this has been by far my most profitable stock in the wheel option series. Things began in late January. I own 100 shares. My cost basis is $9,300. That's 100 shares times $93. And if we look at the chart here, Celsius has also had a down week, a little bit more than Amazon and SoFi. They're down nearly 5% for the week, currently trading at $87.25. I gotta tell you, I'm convinced that I can get 100 shares cheaper than my current cost basis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to sell covered calls, choosing my $93 strike price, which means if those shares are called away, I would earn no profit, no capital gains. But again, I'm looking at the bigger picture, which means I'm looking at the premium that I've earned, and up until now, excuse me, that's been $1,645. The last contract that I sold on April 3rd, I ended up closing that out 3 days later. So I started things off with $165, bought to close early for $5. So not bad. I netted a total of $160 for essentially 3 days of work. When the markets open up on Monday, again, I'm going to go ahead and repeat, choosing a $93 strike price, and eventually I'm going to get assigned. When I'm assigned, I can make a decision. Do I want to go ahead and wheel another stock, or will I essentially write another cash secured put on Celsius, but this time choosing a much lower strike price, maybe something in line with its current share price of mid to high $80 per share. And last but not least, let's go ahead and give you a quick look at some of the stocks that I am considering including in the wheel option strategy videos. TQQQ, you guys can see here on March 3rd, I dipped my toe in the TQQQ pool, and you can see to date since March 3rd, so about a month and 5 days, I have earned a pretty impressive $338. What's impressive though is the share price of TQQQ. Things began when the share price was what, $19 per share. Currently, I've got a cash secured put where my strike price is $23.50. So clearly the cost or the share price has gone up on TQQQ, but I've still been able to make about $330. TNA is another option that I am considering. I began selling cash secured puts on TNA starting back less than a month ago, March 15th, and with the 5 contracts, I have made a total of $251. Again, not bad comparing the price point of Amazon, which is nearly $100 per share, and we've got TNA, which is $27 a share when I wrote this contract, or of course was higher than that, but that was the strike price. And so my current 2 contracts, one is for a strike price of $28 per share, one is for $25. One of the things that I've been practicing on is staggering these contracts. So this one expires on the 14th, this one expires a week later, and I want to kind of practice with that. And the last 2 I want to talk about real quick is SOXS. I have sold a total of 4 contracts, making about $116. Been doing that less than a month. I began things on March 20th. SOXL is another one, and you can see here I have sold a total of 7 cash secured puts. None of them were assigned to me. I did have to roll it one time, and so far on those 7 contracts, I have made a total of $183. But I did begin doing this in February. So not bad. I think if I were to transition out of running the wheel on Celsius and or Amazon, I'm going to keep a close eye on SOXL, SOXS, TNA, and TQQQ. If I were to give you my top ranking amongst those 4, it's going to come down to TQQQ and TNA. So, of course, this is not financial advice, but if you want to go ahead and take a look at these 2 stocks, if you're interested in running the wheel strategy and the cost entry of, let's say, Amazon or Celsius is too rich for your blood, these are some stocks that are much cheaper. However, they are leveraged stocks, so you need to be knowledgeable as to what that means and how it could affect you. But so far, I'm making some pretty decent premium selling cash secured puts on those, though technically they are not in the wheel strategy. Let's go ahead and give you a quick update. So far, with the 3 stocks that I'm currently wheeling, I am up to $1,619. Now, technically, I should subtract the cost of SoFi. Remember, I bought those 100 shares directly from the proceeds of this. But nonetheless, just on premium earned, I'm sitting at a cool $1,600+. I'm very excited about that. You guys will have to stay tuned to see if I'm able to turn a profit on Amazon and whether or not I move over to maybe a different wheel stock. Stay tuned. Look at this. I was able to get this in just under 10 minutes. You guys have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe.